This is me on vacation in the south of France, feeling like I was depressed, unmotivated, and doing really whatever my friends wanted to do and not really thinking about myself or anything at all. I knew I wanted an aesthetic body, but honestly, I didn't know where to begin. But getting an aesthetic body has different factors. It's not a one and done deal. And if you do these steps, you will have an aesthetic body. I did it. I went from this to this in less than 2 months. But first, what is an aesthetic body and what kind of body did I have? An aesthetic body is a perfect combination of being muscular and having low body fat. It's not about being skinny and it's not about being big. You can be muscular and big, but still look fat, and we call this fit fat. Or you can be like me and be skinny with some fat and look weak, skinny fat. But whichever one you are, by eliminating certain factors and implementing these steps, you can change your body composition very quickly. So here are the steps. Number 1, you must weightlift. Lifting weights is a key component of building muscle, but most importantly also increases your testosterone. If you're not lifting weights and you're dieting, you're going to be skinny fat, and there's a chance of lowering your testosterone and making it much harder to lose the fat. I used to be very active and watch what I ate, but I didn't lift weights and my testosterone was so low, I used to not even grow facial hair. The minute I started lifting weights, I went from only shaving once a week to having to shave every single day. And in terms of my training, I kept it simple to a push and pull split workout. And the key was to stick to the same exercises for a month without making any changes. The only thing I changed was the weight when it got easier. Then I would gradually increase it in small increments. But that was it. I kept my reps between 8 and 10 to increase maximum hypertrophy. And I would do that about 4 to 5 sets each exercise. And no matter what anyone tells you, stick to a very simple workout plan and just be consistent. The key is to be consistent. And speaking of consistency, that brings us to number 2, diet. If you eat the same foods every day and stay consistent for a month, and obviously keep your protein intake high, you will lose body fat while increasing muscle size. And this is where most people go wrong. I was lifting weights, but I wasn't seeing the results because I was eating out every day and changing my diet to every meal. That led to me to feeling bloated, lethargic, and even inconsistent with my digestive system. But when you eat the same foods every day, your body knows how to use the nutrition in it and how to process it much quicker. Just try for 2 weeks to a month and eat the same thing every single day, no matter how boring that sounds. And if you have enough discipline to do this one thing, it will make the biggest change. Okay, but what type of foods should you be eating? Well, you can't eat processed foods, you already know that, and everyone says to eat greens and to eat healthy. But why? Well, the reason why you want to eat greens is because the vitamin K in greens will help lower estrogen, help increase testosterone, and will lower all body fat around your waist, hips, lower back, and even your thighs. And people don't tell you this, but if you have a large amount of fat in your hips, there's a chance your estrogen levels are too high and you should start immediately lifting weights and eating lots of greens high in vitamin K. Speaking of vitamins, that leads us to number 3, vitamins and supplements. Do not buy into whatever any fitness person tells you or tries to sell you. The only supplements you need to dramatically transform your body is zinc, magnesium, and fish oil. Also, if you're not taking enough protein, which you should be getting from unprocessed food, then definitely incorporate a protein powder into your diet. You're going to want to aim to intake 1 gram of protein for each pound of body weight that you weigh. But aside from protein, if you're working at the gym, zinc and magnesium are the 2 supplements that will drastically help you recover and build your body while you're resting and asleep. And the minute I started taking zinc and magnesium, I saw a huge change in size, and I was less sore every day. And it made it a lot easier to stay consistent with my workouts and going to the gym. Aside from those 2 supplements, fish oil is something you should be taking. And if you're already taking that, then take more of it. A high amount of fish oil will help you with your metabolism, joints, your brain, and most of all with your body composition and lowering that body fat. And the last step that helped me achieve an aesthetic body is number 4, mindset. You have to be able to want it so bad that you're willing to stick to all the steps and be very disciplined. That means not eating out when your friends invite you to go out, or skipping your workouts, or not staying on top of your supplement intake. But the hardest thing for most guys to give up is drinking. You have to take a break from consuming any alcohol. The reason why I put this in the mindset category is because I think that drinking is something that you can only control if your mindset is right. Drinking any alcohol will decrease your testosterone and slow down your progress to having an aesthetic body. For some of you, this could be easy, and then for others, this could be the hardest thing for you to give up. So you have to make sure that your mindset is in the right place, that you want it so bad that outweighs you wanting to drink or slack off on any of these pillars that we talked about today. I'm telling you right now, the more you want it, the easier it is to stay disciplined. I find it when I really want something, I actually get excited and I have the ability to say no to anything that's going to stop me from reaching my goals. You have to want it so bad that saying no to something makes you feel good because you know you're one step closer to getting what you want. The last thing I want to say is having an aesthetic body and overall reaching a goal that you put for yourself changes your entire life. Yes, I definitely feel better and look a lot better, but most importantly, I have more control over myself and my actions. Also, people respect me more. A nice body is something that you cannot buy, it must be earned. So do everything we talked about today, and I promise you, you will have an aesthetic body and no one will ever look at you the same way again, including yourself. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I have a lot more coming and you're not going to want to miss out. I promise you. Subscribe to this channel, and because of everything I've learned, you will be more attractive and feel more confident. I'm excited for your journey, and I can't wait for you to evolve to the person I know you want to become. Peace.